This is Dominick Cruz, and you're checking out MMA Weighin.
Naveed Razi for MMAweighin.com, and here with champion Dominick Cruz, fresh off your title defense. What happened to your hand?
I hurt my hand in the first round, and I just kept fighting. I messed it up. It's very similar to the injury I had on my left hand, which I got surgery on already. They also did surgery on this knuckle, which is pretty nasty. But I just got to go see a specialist, and I'll keep updated on what's going on. I'll keep everybody updated on what's going on with it.
What round exactly did you feel that tweak in?
Just the beginning. I think I hit him with an uppercut or something. They just caught him weird, and my knuckle's busted.
And to people who aren't familiar with fighting or whatever, you guys get injured all the time in the middle of fights and continue to push through. But to a normal person, it sounds kind of crazy that a fighter breaks his hand and continues to keep punching somebody in the face. Is that adrenaline just so massive that it completely masks all that until the fight's over?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, adrenaline is a hell of a drug. But you feel it, and it's something that you feel injuries or you feel things hindering you or hurting you in practice every day, and you either deal with them or you stop practicing. And stopping isn't really ever an option, so you deal with it. And that's what I did. I just did what I've trained myself to do, and it worked out.
And in that fight with Demetrious Johnson, he came out very fast, very quick. Did that throw you off a little bit at the beginning, or were you expecting that his speed?
I was expecting his speed, but he did come out with a crazy pace that first round, and I was expecting him to come out really hard. But also because he put forth so much energy in that first round, he slowed down a little bit in the second and third. I felt him hit a wall, and it's all about making your opponent uncomfortable and figuring out ways to adjust. And I was able to adjust to the things that he was doing and come out on top, so I'm happy with it.
It's interesting you bring up the pace because in the broadcast, they mentioned that it seemed like you were getting a little tired, but then all of a sudden in the fourth and fifth round, you just seemed to dip into your reserve and completely overmatch him in terms of energy is concerned. Did you get a little winded in that fight, and how did you overcome that?
Well, there's times where, you're sprinting, and he's as winded as I was. He's just sprinting differently. What you got to look at is the way that we're fighting. I'm fighting him on top. He's fighting me on bottom. And he's coming straight forward, trying to sit in the pocket, and I'm trying to keep the range and keep him on the outside with a jab. So there's just different styles, and I'm backing up, trying to create the range that I need to be more effective with my strikes. And since he's crowding, he gives me the takedowns. So the fight ended up being a grappling war because of that. I was never in the fights where I said, "Oh my gosh, how am I going to come out this round?" No, it's just a matter of grinding, and he was trying to grind me out, keep the pace higher. And as a result, he kind of slowed himself down in the third, fourth, and fifth round. I was able to outpace him, so not real worried about it.
On a lighter note, John Jones tweeted a picture of his new Bentley. I know you're real good with your money. Have you thought about maybe upgrading and doing something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I would upgrade to get a different car, but it's not like I'm gonna go buy a Bentley. I mean, that's John Jones status, I guess. I don't roll like that. Maybe go get a caddy or something. I always wanted a caddy.
Keeping up with the Joneses?
Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses and just chilling, be rolling hard out there in San Diego. But I'm not gonna overdo it. One thing I have learned though, if you don't spend the money, the tax companies are gonna take it. So you might as well spend a little bit of it.
Naveed Razi for MMAweighin.com. Thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it, man.
All right, thank you.